Welcome back to the channel, guys. Teach them. This is Teach. Today we'll be talking about the situation where 42 Jamaicans were deported on a charter flight from the UK on Wednesday this week, taken to the mobile reserve where they were processed and released to families. Some of them didn't even have a family member to come and pick them up. We're seeing where there is a public outcry from many areas of the Jamaican society and from the Jamaican diaspora, especially in the United Kingdom. The government at this point in time is saying that their hands are tied and they have no choice, as this mass deportation was made possible by a MOU, so a memorandum of understanding that was signed by the PNP administration in April of 2007, which makes it mandatory for us to accept deportees from the United Kingdom. Some of the deportees are claiming that the government sell them out, and I mean, make that what you will. Some of the persons who are lobbying on behalf of the deportees are saying that it is a racist attack, and that there's even a code name for the operation, which is called Operation Nexus, where these 42 persons were placed on a chartered flight and deported back to the country. Some of them coming back with just one bag with their personal belongings. Many of these persons would not have spent any time at all in Jamaica. Most of them were brought to England when they were children, babies, and their lives were built in the UK. Many of them are fathers and husbands and would have left their family and their lives behind, coming into a country almost destitute, some of them, you understand. The public outcry is for a number of reasons. One set of people are moaning about how the deportees were treated and how their situations were handled, while other persons are saying, why send them back? You understand? It might seem harsh, but why send them back into a country where they have no roots, they have no history here, they have not grown up here, they don't know the system. What will happen to them? How will they be reintegrated into society? What will it do for the crime situation which exists? Because some of these persons that were, deported for a combination of reasons. Some of them were deported because they entered the UK illegally. Some of them overstayed the time given to them to stay in the country, and some of them were convicted of criminal offenses. You understand? So ranging from drugs and other misdemeanors, right? So some of these persons are not model citizens, you understand? However, they are here. What will we do as a country to help them be reintegrated back into society? I suppose that is something for the government to think about. What they are saying is that this thing is not anything new. Persons are deported to the country regularly. The stats, I think, will suggest that from 2012 to 2016, there's about 9,400 and something, I think 42 persons have been deported back to Jamaica from Canada, United States, and the UK. And the figure year to date would suggest that 360 to 390 persons have been deported back to Jamaica since this year, most of them coming from the UK. So that is the situation. 42 one time is a lot. However, it is nothing new. It has been ongoing. The concern that I have, one of my colleagues at work said something to me yesterday, that if somebody goes to another country and they spend most of their lives there and they run afoul of the law, they should be made to pay for their crimes and face retribution in that country. You understand? And not be sent to be a problem for the country of origin. In this case, Jamaica. You understand? And that is a very good point. Some persons may not agree, right? let's see what happens. I think it's something that will continue. The thing is that when we go people country, we need for behave ourselves. That's the truth of the matter. You understand? We need to adapt and adjust and stop behave like is our place and that we are entitled to being there. We are not. We were accepted in other people's country. There are rules and regulations and laws that governs the original population plus the immigrants. You understand? So we need for stop bring them something here down on ourselves, because the truth of the matter is most of it we bring it on ourselves. You understand? So yes, people are crying, people are upset, people are angry. You understand? I am not judging anybody. I'm just saying rules and regulations are everywhere, and if all the rules and regulations were adhered and followed, we wouldn't be in this situation at the moment. So Jamaicans, we need to stop going like we're not sensible. You understand? Stop going like we don't go to school. We need to show that we are a mature and intelligent people. You understand? The situation is sad. On the other hand, I mean, some of these persons have said we'll have to start from absolutely scratch. How well will that work out? What will happen to them? How well will they be integrated? How positive can they be? How can they contribute to the nation's development and growth at this moment? Are questions for the authorities and the powers that be to answer. For me personally, I would rather they stay where they were and be made to pay for their crimes under the jurisdiction that they were, instead of being sent back to us to deal with when we have so many social, economic and political problems as is. But Jamaica land we love. That's just one of the challenges, one of the obstacles that we're facing at the moment. We'll see how it goes. I'll be watching the space. So until next time, this is Steve saying, Jamaicans, let us hold our heads up, man. Lift your shoulders, look forward, be positive, be productive, and please try to be the best person you can be. If you are in another one country, adhere to the rules and the regulations, and we don't have to face this situation. Teach saying, until next time, walk good, live good, love God, love your one another, life over death. I'm out.